Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy. And as part of the investigation we of course have to... what the hell? Okay, so we can... Okay. That's something different. We have to talk to Thorn here.
The Lord Inquisitor is right. As I've told you, the Storm Watchers keep an inventory of the forbidden places in the sector, and the Guaylot system is one of those.
But you can't tell me why.
Alas, no. It is confidential knowledge, privy to our Grand Master only. But these warnings have been passed along for generations for a reason. We must heed them.
Let me reiterate the facts for you then. We have the word bearers ransacking a navigator house for a secret warp folio, which leads to a lost system in the subsector, where they intend to unleash some sort of vengeance. If this doesn't merit an investigation, what does?
The star system is not on the charts, and you don't even know their exact destination in that system.
I had the tech priest use all the information from the warp folio. I'll spare you the details about extrapolating real space positions from immaterial tangents.
I see. He deciphered the exact coordinates from the warp data contained in the folio.
And now you have a location.
You want to ignore the warnings of the Lord Inquisitor?
I respect the authority of the Conclave, but I am an autonomous agent. The only power above me is the sacred will of the Emperor. Well,
that's an argument there. We then instantly go into the mission briefing. I'm a little bit intrigued here. Fort of Echoes, that sounds nice. The Renele archives was attacked by world bearers. I made a quick work of them. Surprisingly enough, these traitors didn't try to destroy or loot the archives. Their target was a rare artifact, a warp folio instead. The ancient and fractured navigator log leads to a desolate system called Gwila. Oh my god, those names sometimes. Lord Inquisitor Maldor tried to hold me back, but I cannot let this lie. There must be a dark secret waiting to be revealed.
Come in. The place looks abandoned. Even the emergency systems are down.
It was to be expected. You are in an extremely ancient military outpost. I strongly suspect that it used to belong to the Adeptus Astartes.
Interesting. Which chapter?
I have no idea. According to the tech priest, the logs have been scrubbed clean, and the automatic systems just transmit a jumble of incomprehensible hymns.
It surely fits your gloomy legends nicely.
There must be a reason why this location has been deleted from all archives.
I restore the power first, then we will see.
Alright, so we have a go restoring the power, and then we might... We not might only get clues, but I'm very certain we will get the information we need, or we will, so to say, enter the fort.
This must be the Great Hall. Battle Brothers used to gather here to feast and celebrate the glorious victories. There should be a terminal nearby where you can turn back the power.
Alright, let's do that.
You were right, Thorn. This was indeed the Great Hall.
By the Emperor, look at the statues, Inquisitor. Look at them.
What is this? Are these Stormwatcher statues?
They are. This outpost belongs to my chapter. This is simply unbelievable.
It is. How could you explain that one of your former fortifications has become a forbidden ruin?
I couldn't.
Why would your Grandmaster keep the existence of this place a secret?
I don't know, Inquisitor, but I am willing to find out. Let me join you down there.
Patience, Thorn. First I need to confirm that this is indeed a Stormwatcher outpost.
I have no doubts about this. And if you can find a terminal connected to the central data vault, you will see that I was right.
Well, why does he actually not believe them if you actually take a look at those chapter insignias around? So, well, anyhow, that obviously would not be very interesting. Though, as you see now, these flamers there give us absolute hell because they are so many. The quantity of enemies might not be the real problem here, but I think, if I remember correctly there, the flamer guys even explode after, yes, there we have it, they explode after being killed. And once your guys stay into those, in the explosion, in the flames, then that is disaster for our little constructs. That is too bad. So obviously it might be the best to try to kill them off at first, but obviously you can't always make that. That was the word I was trying to find and did not find. Okay, I focus on the sentry guns. Our constructs will do the rest. That is very, very good. Let me bring some havoc here on those guys. All of them down. Oh. So the cultists don't seem to be very, very hard to fight against, although I am not certain why this is here. That most times indicates there is some sort of skull around, a trap.
I found the blasphemous symbol of Khorne in some sort of a battle arena.
Blasphemy! Disgrace! Who dares defile our sacred halls?
Soon we'll know, I guess.
But in the end, I forgot to... well, I wanted to say, of course, we are facing Khorne, which is nice. Something completely different for change. These guys are exploding. I'm not certain whether the explosion in the end gives some damage to our little construct. That, of course, would be very, very not so good. And I need to focus, of course, on the Skull Taker. That's one of the guys which can really, really break havoc on us, because he's not only doing relatively moderate damage, I would say, but in the end he can summon new kind of enemies, new bloodletters, which of course is not, even though they do not really do the most amount of damage, but
it was the cult of Khorne that turned this place into a blood-soaked shrine of destruction.
Warning. According to the thrice-blessed ethereal instruments, increasing fluctuations have been detected in the warp. The pattern shows correlation with the motive force dispersion caused by battlefield casualties.
Let me translate this for my uninitiated mind. The more blood is spilled, the weaker the veil becomes between the real space and the warp.
Imprecise assessment, but correct on a basic level.
So, if I keep on killing the servants of Khorne, I risk some significant warp manifestations. Splendid news.
Phenomena filed away for later research.
But new enemies, as I want to say, is of course never a thing you wanna have. So, as you have read out, or as you might have heard, killing enemies here, especially, you know, the saying, skulls for the skull throne, killing those enemies here is basically not the good or best thing to do, but in the end it's the only thing we can do to survive. That is of course a very, very bad option, but technically the only option. We have luckily no traps here, just can call down some tarantulas.
I cannot believe that these savages found our abandoned outpost and hold up there.
Don't jump to any conclusions. You said that they found it abandoned in the first place.
But what shall we do? What shall we do? Yes, I resummoned the constructs there because I wanted to have freshly healed up guys. In the end, that might have been a little mistake here overall, because now of course we have not enough data flux to summon a new horde of constructs, so to say, but that shall be fine very, very soon, I hope. Come on, resummon. All of them are there. This one down. He even dropped some loot. Always much appreciated. And on it goes. I'll... Again, no, I help out here. I wanted to focus on the Tarantula, but that might be done on a later pace, so to say. Down, down, down. Okay, I pulled. There, of course, was not the best option, but for experience points, it was the best thing that could have happened.
Repentance is redundant.
Okay, okay, okay. Through that door, and we are nearly...
Terminal with access to the data vault, but I have company here.
Nearly at the data vault, that is what I wanted to say. And our close combat servitor is doing quite well. Thinking about that, he's completely, or that he was completely alone on that side and only lost half of its HP, and he of course killed off a couple of enemies there, which he helped out a lot. It might seem that he's splendid in doing close combat damage. I, in the beginning, more thought of him as some sort of tank, but in the end, he can do damage as well. That is, of course, very, very nice. Although I think I have to resummon him very, very soon, unless I can help him out. Like so. Okay, down all of them are. So let's see whether we have to do something here or not.
Fascinating. This outpost used to be an important military base for Stormwatcher expeditions, left abandoned for millennia.
Inquisitor, new sensory data disproves your theory.
What are you talking about?
Sensors are picking up gradually increasing life signs from the lower levels, as if individual life forms are returning from deep hibernation.
Waking up from hibernation, like the Space Marines with their membranes.
Bioscanners are identifying genetic markers shared by our Stormwatcher specimen on your bridge.
Did you hear that, Inquisitor? The Chaos Filth couldn't penetrate the secure levels. My battle brothers must be down there, in deep hibernation.
It is just a theory. Calm down, Thorn.
I must go down immediately.
I'm heading back to the ship. We'll talk about this before anyone will descend.
Alright, mission done. That is, of course, very, very splendid. So what we will do now, as usual, we, of course, are going to go through the items we have received really, really quick. I don't suppose we are going to have an upgrade, and, of course, we are going to to talk to Thorn right here, which we technically will do first. Alright, Hyperflux Parasite. Heroic deed completed. Consume 25,000 points of class resources for summoning constructs. Reward defensive augmentics perk unlocked. Bonus damage reduction equal to 10% of current reserve. Alright, let's...
You can't expect me to stay on this ship while you are investigating an ancient Stormwatcher outpost.
That is exactly what I expect of you.
I deserve a reasonable explanation.
Isn't it obvious? We have followed the trail from the word bearers to find an ancient Stormwatcher outpost, tainted by Khorne. Its existence evidently concealed from you and your battle brothers by your superior. This is more than suspicious.
Which is why you need my assistance more than ever.
Trust me, Thorn. The last thing I want in this convoluted situation is to keep an eye on a quick-tempered space marine with an agenda. You will have your chance to explore later.
Alright, that of course is what I... Okay. That's of course what I would say to him as well. So, quick look through the items. That is not a really upgrade, is it? So I'm not going to take it on right now. On it goes. There is no upgrade as well. No. Okay, it seems grim again. No. Oh man, I would like to use that, but in the end, just for the plus damage, I will not sacrifice 3 constructs right here. But guys, that right now takes us to the end of this episode, and as usual, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.